In our study, we wanted to see if technology in the elementary classroom is just an added benefit or a necessity based on advancement of technology in the past 10 years. We are doing this study because we wanted to see how much the use of technology in the classroom is different from then and now.
The question that we posed during this study was, do children require multimedia type instruction to learn?
Studies show that technology in the elementary classroom has a positive effect on their learning. The web-based learning style keeps the students engaged and focused. Technology such as iPads, smartboards, and Elmos are more and more becoming the go-to way for teachers to carry out their lessons.
We interviewed 3 elementary school teachers who teach grades 2 to 4, asking them about their use of technology in the classroom. During our interviews, more than one teacher addressed the issue of evolving technology. Those who taught just 10 years ago see a difference in the environment of the elementary classroom. Who knew that we would get to the point where, without technology, learning would come to a halt? Here are some examples of what we found from some teachers during this study. The 3 teachers that we interviewed were Miss Richburg, a 4th grade math teacher, Miss Mellinger, a 2nd grade teacher, and Miss Whittle, a 2nd grade teacher. What are the types of technology that you use in your classroom? Mrs. Richburg uses smartboards, projectors, CPS units, student computers, and iPads in her classroom. Mrs. Mellinger also uses smartboards and iPads, as well as hovercams and scanners. Mrs. Whittle uses the internet while using the interactive smartboard, opposed to using a whiteboard. How often is this type of technology used in your classroom? We use technology every day in the class. While we use other tools, technology is most prominent. In my 2nd grade classroom, we use technology daily. I use technology every day and with almost every lesson.
Is there a difference in how much and how well students learn with or without the technology in the class?
The use of technology not only makes it easier for me to teach the students, but they also love it. When computers are down, we're in big trouble. Most plans are technology-based, so sometimes you have to think on your feet. The students are much more engaged when the smartboard is being used. How often do you use tools other than technology to teach your lessons, and which method do you prefer? We use technology about 3 days a week and other tools usually 2 days a week. I prefer technology because it keeps the students interested. We often use manipulatives and hands-on activities. I prefer the hands-on activities over technology. On most occasions, manipulatives and hands-on experiences seem to help the students learn. While we use technology often, I prefer the hands-on activities.
Although some teachers prefer hands-on activities, technology has taken over the classroom. With the use of technology, the students are more interested in their daily lessons.
Between smartboards, iPads, and computers in general, there is always going to be some type of technology being used in the classroom.
Even though teachers use technology in their lesson plans, they still find ways to use hands-on activities to allow their students to learn in the traditional manner. Students may not require multimedia type instruction to learn, but it is clear that this new progressive way of learning sanctions students' needs more than a traditional teacher style would in this day and age.